Henry McClure live. I'm about ready to call it a night. I've had enough of this stuff. Man, I think that I leave some of you hanging, like when it comes to that Wolf's Camera building. And the Wolf's Camera building, I've made many videos about it, but I need to start writing more because the written, like the note that I wrote on the hotel, that hit home. And I think I need to tell you about the Wolf's deal. Think about it. This guy goes out and buys a building, makes a deal with Go Topeka, and they pay $1 million in rent to this guy, and he didn't buy the building to milk Topeka out of $1 million. He tells me Molly Howie was the one that didn't perform, and so years later, then all of a sudden they repackage it as the best thing since white sliced bread, and then they moved the deal over to the AT&T building. I mean, when you guys, this is like USAID, man. The wool is pulled over some people's eyes, not mine. These are bad real estate deals. And now what they've done with the AT&T building, they got it set up as a perpetual deal. Oh, now we're going to give this guy this money, and we're going to give this guy this money. And then they're going to have this laboratory space, and it's all going to get turned over, and they're going to drain us dry until you guys start putting people in, until you guys people start voting for people that will do things differently. Yes, I'm running for office to make sure Spencer Duncan doesn't become your mayor because he's a Jetto vote. And his voting record's irresponsible. Hey, is Spencer Duncan a nice guy? Oh, yeah. But he's a terrible politician. He has no business putting us in business, buying the hotel, the AT&T building. Oh, man. The Wolf's Camera. Hey, how are y'all tonight? Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how did you like the play? And there was something else. Hey, today, let's pray for Father Nikolai. Father Nikolai's got the Episcopal Metropolitan coming in, and the Orthodox Church. So we're looking at land at 37th and Gage. That means I've got the land on Apostle Hill for sale. We've got to get that church moved. Oh, and hey, Mace Rich, boys, girls, you got to check in with the old hair Hawkeye. Man, I caught up with him today. It was just fun talking to him. Just off just out of the blue. He's doing really well. Hey, if you ever want to make a live video in the studio, here we are. We're live. We can go live whenever you want. Also, too, Mace Rich, boys, girls, there's some of Mike Siegel's art. Man, this is what I really like. See the tones? I think that the painting here enhances this painting. Now that's Chattanooga. I used to live there. Buildings Magazine Modernization Award for renovating the Eastgate Mall. I think we did 65 leases in 2 years, brought in $2.2 $2.5 million in new rent. Actually, in Chattanooga, that was the first LensCrafter deal in a mall. It was kind of cool. We did a food court out of kiosks. The old guys in the mall, they were TVA employees. You know, they built the Tennessee Valley Authority, all the locks. They called themselves the Dead Pecker Club. But, oh yeah, you're doing a good job renovating my mall. You're doing good, Henry. But, anyway, I'm about ready to call it a night. Tonight's show is brought to you by San Pellegrino. We're trying to get them on as a sponsor. Oh, man. Oh, hey, I got some new information. Some people were talking about they had to close the Holiday Building. I was up there the other day. It wasn't so bad. It was a little warm. But I did find out the city manager's wife now works over in zoning at the county. Isn't that handy? That's really nice. I wonder what experience she had doing that. Isn't it nice how the city and the county, it was like Kevin Cook hiring the municipal court judge's wife. That was handy. The judge that when he was the prosecutor, the judge would have looked over all his stuff. You know, that's the neat thing about being such a tight-knit community. How everybody takes care of everybody. And boy, if I was a lawyer like Cook, I'd hire the judge's wife too. That was handy. And then they all get mad at me every time I point out that Cook's old law partner works at the election commission. Everybody gets mad at me about that. But, you know, that's cozy. But that's Topeka. San Pellegrino, keep you young. Nobody's told you they love you. I love you.